Hey guys, today I'm doing a review on the Brokenbrains modification of a Typhoon kit. A little while ago I sent this out to Jason from the Flipping Arena. He's the owner of the website, and I gave him a design plan on it. What I wanted done was I wanted red-black 3D G10 inlays on the handles. I wanted a chamfered hole in between the inlaid parts. And I wanted mosaic pin put into it as long as a bearing system. Originally we were going to put a spring latch on it, but we couldn't devise one in time to get it on and get it shipped back. But instead, Jason did something really cool, and I'll get to that in a minute. But whatever I threw at Jason, the whole time I was doing it, he was always willing to accommodate it and take care of it for me. And let me tell you, this knife is exceptionally gorgeous. It's just beautiful. I don't have very many problems with this knife at all. The bearing system in it is great. He uses exceptionally small bearings, like about the size of a pinhead, 1/32 inch to be exact, and it makes the knife super smooth to the point where there is basically no friction at all in the handles. But that was something really awesome. But another really cool thing that Jason did, this is what I said I was going to get to, is that the spacers right here aren't average spacers. They're cut latchless specifically for this knife, and they're made out of a combination of tungsten and epoxy that he molded himself. Now this makes it to the point where this knife is like flipping a freight train. It is ridiculous. It's like a curvy girl. It has all the right weight in all the right places, and it really does carry momentum very well. It's a little bit slower before you get used to it, but personally I really like it. It's just something really innovative that he did, and I love his way of thinking, and it ended up turning out fantastic. But he also did something really cool. He sent me a set of aluminum spacers back in the mail in case I didn't like these, and that was pretty cool of him. But he performed in spades on this knife, and now I'll go over the modifications. He put 3D G10 in the handles for the inlays. He milled those out himself. He put the mosaic pin in just like I asked. He basically did everything I asked and more. Now we'll go on to the blade. He added an oversized choil right here, and it looks fantastic. He reground the blade a little bit, so now it has more of a recurve, and he made it fucking razor sharp, of course, and my index finger is now still, even with a band-aid on, gushing blood. Then he crowned the spine for me, and completely took off one of the horns, and left one and reprofiled it a little bit, and it just looks sweet. Like, the video absolutely cannot do this knife justice. But he also took it up to a satin finish for me, which was really cool. It's got a lot of grip, and it doesn't attract dirt or fingerprints too much, which is really cool. I didn't have very many complaints with this knife, though. I had very few at all, and all of them were just slightly cosmetic. There was a little bit of epoxy that spilled out on one of the mosaic pins right here, and you can't even see it on camera, but I tend to pick apart my knife purchases completely, and it doesn't really bug me. It's just something that's kind of there, and the spacers ended up coming out a little bit rubbery, but that's because I didn't really give him time to refine the formula on it. I just said, go ahead and do it and take care of it, and it all turned out okay. And I mean, now if I drop the knife, at least it has some kind of shock absorption. But all in all, it's really sturdy. I need to Loctite it pretty soon because it's already starting to get a little bit loose, because when he sent it to me, there was absolutely zero blade play in it at all. Like, none whatsoever. It came back in great condition. It came back better than I even expected it, and overall, Jason did a fantastic job on it, and I plan on giving him my business again. He cut me an awesome deal on it that I couldn't have gotten anywhere else, and he did work that rivals, if not beats, Mad Dog Peters. And if you guys don't know him, I'll try to put up a link at the end of the vid for you guys in the description. But Mad Dog Peter was a Typhoon customizer, as was Valley Ballistic, but Mad Dog Peter does valleys that are literally works of art, and that's what this one is. I got a lot of inspiration from the design on him, and Jason came through in spades. It's just, I was looking for things to be disappointed in with this knife, and I couldn't manage to find any. Well, nothing serious, but I couldn't manage to find any real complaints with this knife. All in all, Jason's a real great, innovative thinker. He does some really cool stuff, and I'm incredibly happy with the result. So, without further ado, let's get to some flipping footage of it. I got a secret